大家好，欢迎来到我的频道。Welcome back to Chinese with Rida. Today we continue with our part 2 of lesson 7. Let's go. Let's move on with the new words of text 2. 上色 new words. Dian Ying Yuan cinema. Actually, we will see very soon that Dian Jing is the word which is used for movies or films, and Yuan is the suffix for a place, so it is used at the end of a lot of places. Another example we are going to see very soon is hospital. It is also pronounced with the word yuan in it. Alright, let's move on to the next word. Khan. Khan. Watch, see, read, or look at. So actually, we can say Khan Dianjing means to watch a movie or to watch a film. Next word, sure. Sure. This word is translated as thing or affair. You probably remember we explained in previous lessons a word that is dongxi. So dongxi is also translated as thing. But what's the difference between shi and dongxi? Shi is something to do like an appointment, an affair you have to attend to, and dongxi is thing but it's always like a physical object. So what if you want to say I'm occupied or I'm not available in Chinese? We say 我有事儿 I have something to do or I have an affair to deal with. Now let's move on to the next word. 上课 attend a class. Next word 呢 mark declarative sentence. 本 half 下课 to dismiss a class. Alright, let's look at the text too. 课文2下午我想去电影院看电影，你去吗？我不想去，下午还有事儿。好的，明天呢？我明天下午2点还上课呢，4点半下课。Let's reread it. 下午我想去电影院看电影，你去吗？我不想去，下午还有事儿。好的，明天呢？我明天下午2点还上课呢，4点半下课。Alright, let's look at the language points for text 2. So the first language point tells us about the position of adverbs and time expressions as adverbials. Second language point, modal particle na. Let's look at the first language point. Position of adverbs and time expressions as adverbials. In Chinese, when adverbs and time expressions function as adverbials, they are generally placed before verb or adjectives. Maybe adverb is a little bit abstract, so let me give you some examples of adverbs. The adverbs we have already learned, for example, 不 not 不. So this is the negative word, and 很 means very. It is actually also an adverb. And the last example is 上古. It is a time expression. So all of these kinds of words are added in a sentence before the verbs or adjectives. Now let's look at some examples. 我不想去 I don't want to go. Here 不 is the adverb and 想 is the verb. Second example is 妹妹很高兴 Younger sister is very happy. Here 很 is the adverb and 高兴 is an adjective and also the predicate of the sentence. So how happy, very happy, 很 before 高兴 is used. The third example is 他上午10点半上课 He has class at 10:30 in the morning. Here 上午10点半 is the time expression. 上课 is the verb. This example shows an important difference between English and Chinese word order. In English, the verb comes before the time expression. She has a class at 10:30. But in Chinese, it's the opposite. The time expression comes before the verb. So remember this simple rule, time first, then the action. Let's do some immediate exercise to memorize this rule. Complete the dialogues. 我们8点见. Shall we meet at 8 o'clock? 我们下午8点见吧. Let's meet at 8 p.m. 你上午去上课是吗? You have classes in the morning, right? 对，我上午有课. Yes, I have classes in the morning. 我们下午去超市吧. Let's go to the supermarket in the afternoon. 对不起，我下午有课. Sorry, I have classes in the afternoon. Great. Let's move on to the modal particle na. So that the modal particle na in this lesson is placed at the end of a sentence to indicate confirmed facts. So the basic structure is very simple. It's just whatever you want to say, whatever sentence, and then you just place na at the end, and it will immediately tells the listener that whatever you said is a confirmed fact. Now let's have a look at a few examples. The first one, 我明天下午2点还上课呢. I do have a class tomorrow at 2 p.m. Here you are emphasizing a fact that tomorrow at 2 p.m. you have a class, and it's a confirmed fact. The second one is 妹妹会做2个菜呢. The younger sister can actually cook 2 dishes. Great job. Now let's move on to the new words of text 3. 上次 new words. The first one is 在. Its English meaning is in, on, at. So it is generally used to express a location, where is something or someone. Next one is 家. So this means home or family. The next word is 里, inner or inside. We normally say 在家里, which means at home. The next one is 晚上, evening. 医院, hospital. You can again see the suffix for a place yuan here with 医院, hospital, because 医院, hospital is also a place. Next one is 上班, go to work. 店, means shop or store. So you can say for a coffee store, for example, 咖啡店, because in Chinese, coffee is pronounced as 咖啡. The next is we saw in lesson 5 already, that is sai, means dish, but here sai actually has another meaning as vegetables or greens, so not meat vegetables. Fenchong, minute. We have already learned this word fenchong means minute in our previous lesson 6. The last word is ho, which means after or later. Finally, let's listen to text 3. 课文3. 喂，你在哪儿呢？我晚上6点半下班。我8点去医院上班。好的，你9点里买些菜吧。好，我是分钟后去。Let's read it again. 喂，你在哪儿呢？我在家里呢。我晚上6点半下班。我8点去医院上班。好的，你9点里买些菜吧。好，我10分钟后去。We suggest you to read this text 5 times at least just to get your muscle memory. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section and I will answer you. Wonderful job, guys. Now we are at the end of the lesson 7. I will see you in the next lesson. Take care. 再见.